The Kendy and Raybo podcast, sponsored by Maeve's and the Garavogue Bar.
So do you want to just do that then?
Yes, we start off.
Yeah, that's that started then. So it was
So
okay?
it is, yeah. That's very good, yeah.
Imagine if we had to start. I'd hate.
Oh, like starting in an artificial way.
We used to do it actually. We used to just start, didn't we?
Yeah,
No?
we did, yeah.
No,
Now,
we didn't start though all the same. Anyway, how are y'all? Come here.
We can tell them what happened. We have recorded a segment with the infamous Black Paddy,
Yeah, Fabu D.
otherwise known as David,
Yes.
otherwise known as Black Paddy.
Yeah, but he doesn't say his real name.
No, he doesn't. So that's I know why you said his real name.
Black Paddy. You said his real name.
No, you said Fabu D.
And then you said that's David.
Yeah, but that's what
It's not the same. How are you? I'm David.
Anyway, we did a little bit there.
You're telling me you can't pay
in the last half an hour with Black Paddy, and we're going to have that later in the episode.
Yeah.
So
we're doing this first.
This is the bit that people are hearing first.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, I get
You like
you now.
that? And then you'll also find that when we put the actual clip in with Black Paddy, which we did first, you protest and you go, no, this is it now. This is the start of it.
That's it now.
Now, that's it now again. Yeah, same crack. So, but anyway.
So we're just going to chat away now then about
we're going to do a little bit.
Yeah.
And then we're going to switch into himself.
Oh, yeah, that's good,
and,
yeah.
And then we're going to come out of it and do our little outro.
Oh, okay, I get you, yeah.
It's a little, it's what we call a Black Paddy sandwich.
That's after the Patreon bit. Yeah. Oh, no, yeah, we can't do the Patreon bit anymore. I thought we said that.
There's a rule, only once a month we're playing people.
Only once a month. We're not, because we're only annoying the heads of everyone. We're going to lose 2,000 listeners, Brendan. That's what we're going to lose. We're going to lose 2,000 listeners a week if we start mentioning Patreon /Kendy
Stop
Raybo
talking
podcast.
to Brendan, will you?
I just want to talk about the Patreon.
We're doing a professional podcast.
Sorry, Brendan. No more promotions. Okay, go on. Yeah, we're doing a professional podcast.
Yeah.
Very professional, so much so that we don't want to get paid ever.
No, ever.
For anything that we ever
any
do.
News, no.
Don't be giving us any fucking money. No news, no. We christened Layla on Sunday. I drank about maybe, I don't know, Nicola was trying to count it up and I was like, stop counting, you bitch.
Was it 10 pints?
It was a lot of pints anyway.
Because you were sauced.
I know, I was well chalked out of it now, yeah.
Yeah, you were.
It was very annoying because like, it's the one thing I've said it before, you wake up then the next morning and you hate having kids, you wish you never had kids.
Right.
It's the only time you do it when you're hungover. Like, you can be tired waking up and going, oh, just get through this.
Yeah.
Hungover is like, you just wish I could go out for milk and fags.
What time?
And never come back.
What time did you get up on the Sunday?
So we had an awful night. Ali came into the bed at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, excited about the christening, obviously.
Well, she was going, gee, that was a great night last night, wasn't it?
No, I'm talking about the morning of the christening.
Before. Oh, I haven't a clue. I think it was like 7:30 or something.
7:30 because it's a big day.
Yeah, big day.
What time was the christening happening at?
You're talking 12:15.
That's the time they christen children now, is it?
Yeah, the christen children 12:15. It's the only time you're allowed now.
What did the church charge you to get the Holy Spirit up inside in the daughter?
So it's $4,000,
right,
just to get in the door
plus
to book the room.
Right.
No, what you do is it's the same as anything. You can't be a priest going around the place charging money.
No, but you there's a wink and a nod and like, but you'll obviously give me something for it.
If myself and Nicola want to make a donation to the church.
Yes, the church.
You can absolutely do that.
You can absolutely, they're such a great crowd, I'll tell you.
But they can't be going around charging money for
Imagine
this
if they had
stuff.
publicised rates. Christenings, €400.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it, mad? You can't do that. Like,
no,
you can't do that at all.
They're running a good gig, in fairness to them.
Oh, they sure is. There's one way to avoid tax. But
that's right, it's a donation, isn't it?
Yeah, but you're a church anyway, isn't like.
If
no
anyone from Revenue's listening, I think we should maybe look at that.
We should say you should go after every church in Sligo.
Did you hear the way the GAA and the referees were? This is a big topic conversation in my house. I know it's not getting away from your christening for a minute.
The christening was a christening of a child.
I know, but I want to get back to it because there was other parts of that day that I want to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
But referees, and I only heard this third and fourth hand, so I could be all wrong.
Yeah.
Referees were getting like a €40 allowance for reffing matches.
Oh, yeah.
From the GAA.
Okay.
And then I think Revenue come in and kind of looked at that €40 and went, that's taxable, that's income there now. And there'd be lads that'd be obviously working full-time jobs, and all of a sudden, if €40 is taxable, they have to give 20 back to Revenue.
They do. Well, it depends how much you make.
Depends on how much you make. So if you're on 15, 20 grand a year, you're not going to be given anything back to Revenue.
No, but if that's on top of your wage that you already make.
If you're a teacher on 45,000 euro
and then you're reffing a match.
And you're reffing a match, say once a week for a month.
That is going to be half of that money goes back to Uncle.
Yeah, it's about $2.5 grand. So about 1,300 goes back to Uncle Mick.
Now, Ray, has that worked out very well in his head?
But it's very funny the way everybody can react to it, going, "Oh God, this is awful."
Yeah,
and you're kind of going, no. If I was out cutting trees now, I'd have to give money to the tax man.
Well, I think you're saying that.
Yeah.
Sorry, now you're saying that as a civil servant.
But then the question is,
a man of the law.
The money you stuck in the envelope for the father on Sunday.
Yeah, but that religion
that goes.
Religion isn't taxable, is it? No, but it doesn't matter to me. I don't give a shit what he does with it. Like,
I think you might be right. I think religion might not be taxable.
Yeah, so it's exempt from, I think, a lot of that.
Yeah.
But the JA one you bring up is very interesting though, because like
there's one way of solving it.
Oh, just get everyone taxed.
No, absolutely. Leave everything the way it is, except the GA now pay 80 to a ref. So the GA actually gives them 40 quid. So they still get, your man gets 40 quid regardless. The lads that are on 15 to 20 grand a year, they make more, which is even better.
Yeah, so the JA is an amateur sport, Ray.
It is.
But it is amateur only in name.
Yeah.
Because everything that's inside of a JA club is very, very professional.
I think the elephant in the room is then the trainers and the managers and everything.
The elephant in the room is that, but not even that's
they're
not
getting
even
little
the
envelopes as well, donations.
I remember, and not to be name dropping people.
Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't. I won't say the name.
Good.
I won't say the name.
Yeah, you always
but
tell me not to say
I
the
remember
name.
hearing about a club in Galway, right, which isn't too far from Castlereagh in Roscommon, and this was back in the early noughties.
Yeah.
And we heard like, did you know they're giving ex-Galway county player X amount of money to go in and train their senior team, and it was this amount, and I was like, but that's like a salary they're giving him.
But he's a job. Is that not a job?
That's what I mean. It's a job. But I
Yeah.
was like, I thought that everyone did this for their community.
No.
And that was when it was really starting to turn a screw in my head, and maybe in JA, where it was becoming professional, right? And last week is the perfect example of it. Parnell's, Brendan, is it Parnell's? I think, yeah.
Oh yeah,
They
the
were
club in Dublin.
They were not down as a GA club per se. Like it was a business.
Yeah,
And they went bankrupt. Like.
yeah. I don't
And I was
laugh.
like,
It's
but
not-
I
it's
thought
not
that
funny.
this was just a normal club, a GA club, and everyone was doing it for the parish.
No.
It's
They
like,
built a big function room, wanted weddings and all in it.
But they didn't build the function room, I think was the
Oh
problem.
no, they built the function room, but didn't have the weddings. Who wants to get married abroad in Parnell's clubhouse?
Well, probably loads of people actually. But the building, the land was leased to them by some religious order, I guess.
Oh, I
was
see.
it
It's
maybe?
all linked.
It's all linked.
It's all linked.
But I mean, it just shows you that this lovely amateur sport, I mean, even in below the county level, there's clubs there that are set up as businesses to,
Yeah.
And like, it makes me think back to St. Kevin's at Castlereagh and like everyone going out making sandwiches and, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Turning on the Burker boiler every weekend when there was a blitz on and Mammy's going in helping out.
No,
and
it's kind of...
Is that gone now? Because, and you want to kill it even more by saying...
By taxing it.
Taxing it.
Yeah, I do, yeah.
So like...
So I hate to pay tax, and there's someone else better
Do you know, like, if my father or anyone, like, they said, look, we need a ref aiming, and he went down and refed us.
But could he not go down and ref it and not expect a few pound for doing it?
No, but what if they said, no, the club, Ray, we just want to give you this £50, and he goes, look, okay, thanks very much.
Yeah,
like,
then
that'll
it's
go
money,
well
it's income.
this Saturday. Yeah, but like...
It's not, you can't get away. Any income you get in this country, anything anyone gives you, it's taxable. If you provide a service and they pay you for it, or they give you money towards it. Now, you can get around it completely if you buy them a one-for-all gift card.
But that's the thing, yes, so you can. But isn't that taking the sting out of it as well, though? What about, not enough of it now, you all gave money, but you didn't give enough. No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
You all gave Layla money at the weekend.
All right, okay.
You know?
Yeah.
To which
I
will
think
now...
we've yet to give you the card, so this will be really
we have
helpful
more coming as
conversation.
well, actually. Good, because most people put in 200, we'll say into it.
Is that what they put
Yeah,
in?
that's what
Myself
they
and
all put
Laura
in.
were wondering what to put in the card.
No, you don't have to put in that, but that's what everyone else gave us.
Is that what everybody else gave?
Yeah, they all gave us. I think
what is the average Christian
someone
money
gave us
at the
3.
minute?
I think it's about 200, I think.
Is it now?
Yeah, around that,
Is
yeah.
it definitely
Don't
200?
let that feel you obliged that you have to go
Just
and give
I
that.
feel sort of obliged
Because-
then.
But the thing is, the card is late and then there'd be less money in it as well. Oh, that'd be awful.
Would be late
but what I
payment
mean
fees
is
for
like
the Christening.
that money, me and Nicola then take that money and do whatever, like,
Yeah.
but like, do I need to pay tax on that money now?
No, that's a
No,
gift.
you're saying everything that's given to you is an income.
That's a gift. A gift. I'm talking about. Okay, I see your
But
point.
that's a gift for the referee.
Okay, I see your point.
So where does that stop?
But the GAA is not a person. They're like an organisation.
But what I'm saying is the local fella down the hall says, I want to give you money for reffing that game.
But the local fella isn't the local. Yeah, if a local fella gave a ref money. So if a local businessman said, I'm really happy you come out and ref that
No, but
game.
the chairman of the club.
But the chairman of that's the difference though. Chairman of the club, he's part of the organisation. It's a bigger thing. They have Croke Park. They charge Coldplay a site of money to play there.
Yeah, fuck Crow Park.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. There's some separation, isn't there, between
There is.
between the bottom ground of the JA that we all
It's
know.
all got a bit muddied.
It's very muddy.
Yeah,
especially in this day and age, in the day and age of no cash, like, no one carries cash anymore. All of that kind of expenditure
Seriously,
and money.
how much do we put in the card? What's the going rate for
I'm
Christmas?
not joking with you, Ray.
200, is it?
Listen, my own mother, she put in $8,000
Right, okay.
into the card.
Good. I'll check Laura and see.
And I said, where did you get that money?
Credit union's open
I said, it's
tomorrow.
covered in blood, ma'am. Where did you get it? And she said, don't ask questions you don't want the answer to.
You got up at 7:30 anyway for the christening.
Yeah.
And had you many jobs before you got to christening?
Yeah, so the great thing about it was Nicola got us 99% of the way there.
Okay.
She organised the whole christening. Now, we were christening 2 babies.
Oh,
Right.
yes, because Ellie's baby was there. Your sister's baby
Ellie
was
and
also.
Kendy came home.
You got the 2-for-1 deal.
We got the 2-for-1 deal as
Can't
well.
roll.
Yeah. So the second one was half price. And the donations, I mean.
And the donations, yeah, obviously.
So we were christening baby Dara as well, which is Ellie and Kenny's little baby, and 11 weeks old.
Yeah.
So we said we'll do the both of them. They were meant to come home to do it. So
From Boston, obviously.
yeah, so Nicola organised all of that from here and organised everything for them.
I feel bad, though, by the way, for Ellie's little baby.
Right.
Because Ellie's married to Kenny. Kenny is from Boston,
Yeah.
and he's one of the richest people in America. And he's also
love to hear that.
Italian. And I said
He's
this
not
to him in the night.
Italian.
He is he not Italian?
No, he's like Greek or something.
Is he?
Yeah. I don't think
Oh,
he's
I thought he
Italian
was
blood.
Italian.
No, why were you like? Did you think it was going
I
to be one of those?
thought it was
like-
going to be one of those things with more than some donations. As in, you're talking about 200 in a card.
Yeah,
up
no,
a
yeah.
little bit.
You talked
I
about
thought-
people coming up kissing
I
his
thought
head.
Ellie said if Ellie had gotten the baby Dara christened in Boston,
Yeah.
you know, as part of the
Oh.
Italian crime family that he belongs to, she'd have made a fortune. She really took a hit bringing him
Yeah,
home.
she would have had to sit on a little throne, and they all
Yeah.
would have come up and given a
Yeah,
gift and given
yeah.
the baby a little kiss
Kissed
on the
her,
head.
yeah.
Yeah.
Either side of the cheek. Fair
And then
play.
someone
Yeah.
would have just pulled Kenny aside. He wouldn't have looked at them. He would have just leaned
Yeah.
over to them.
Yeah.
And they would have said,
Yeah, they're after finding the heroin.
I'm after whacking that fella. He's in the boot of the Toyota.
Yeah,
He's in the boot of the Toyota
He's in
outside.
the boot of the boy.
And I
the
whacked
buoy.
him. I
Yeah.
whacked him out of it,
Whacked
Kenny.
him
I
out
did.
of it, yeah, he's
and
dead.
Kenny would have just like flicked him away with his fingers.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
okay, that's good.
Yeah, cool.
Move on.
Yeah,
so
move on.
that is not the family that you married into, in
It's
case
the family.
anyone's wondering.
I said I could tell by Kenny. Anyway, so what was the job? Did you have jobs to do
Yeah.
that morning? What did
so,
you do?
Nicola, what's I'm trying to say? Nicola
99%.
got us 99% of the way there.
Yeah.
And then at 8 o'clock on the morning of the christening, she said, I am no longer around for this day.
Oh,
And she went off and got hair and makeup done.
Yes.
And nails.
yeah, important.
And I was left there with Sam, Auntie Sam, right?
Samantha, yeah,
With what seemed like easy jobs. Will you just bat the 2 kids
Oh, God.
and get them ready?
yeah.
To which Ali said, I am now buzzing off my chops because my favourite person is here, Sam.
Yeah.
I will
Her
not-
second favourite person.
I will not
Derek
be-
is obviously the first.
Yeah,
first
no,
one,
well,
yeah.
really it is Sam. Like.
Okay.
So she said, I will not be adhering to any rules.
instructions, yeah.
But this is my favourite part of that. I was in panic stations. It's 11 o'clock. What am I
Not a
going
child
to do?
in the house washed.
You had no child washed. Literally. Not a child in the house washed.
Yeah.
Ali was not playing ball. No way was she doing nothing. And this is my favourite thing. I was about to panic going, Nicola's going to kill me. Like,
Yeah.
she's going to kill me. Who lands then? Like, who is the real voice that any child or anyone, child, parent, anyone is going to listen to?
Nicola's mother.
Nicola's mother.
Is that right?
A granny.
A granny. A
Yeah.
granny is a big force coming
A
in there.
granny is a
Yeah.
A granny landed in at 10 past 11 and said, which one of these bitches needs?
Needs washing.
By the time, so 10 past 11, by the time 25 past 11 was there,
All the children are washed.
she had and Ali's hair done.
Wow.
Nails clipped. We haven't clipped Ali's nails in 2 months. She won't let us.
Yeah, right, okay.
Right? Nails clipped, dress on,
Yeah.
standing, hands
Ready to
like
go.
this. Like, you know, like hands ready to go, like,
Yeah.
okay, Daddy,
Yeah.
now I'm ready to turn you into a perfect little woman.
That's marvellous.
And it was just like...
Thanks be to God for
the annoying,
grannies.
Yeah, but the annoying thing is Nicola's mother thinks, well, this is easy. Like, what are these giving out what?
Yeah.
But you didn't see the 3 hours before that.
No.
Of like, you know, whenever Mrs. Doyle leaves the house and they're like, the kitchen's on fire. Dougal and Father Cheddar tried
Yeah.
to... She didn't see that, like.
Yeah.
She just saw a stressed out me. Nicola got home and said, Mark, will you please go away for 10 minutes?
Because you were that stressed out.
I was that stressed out.
Oh, wow.
Honestly.
Did you put the dress on Layla? Is there some sort of a shawl you need to
Yeah,
get
you
them christened?
put, yeah. You
A
have to,
christening shawl.
They cannot, male or female, you cannot get christened without a stupid dress on.
A stupid dress?
Yeah, a big stupid white dress.
And did you have a candle?
Yeah, you cannot get christened without,
a candle. And is there any other accoutrements you couldn't get christened without?
So, did you ever hear what a bonnet? Don't open it up and check for oil. It's a stupid hat that they wear.
Did you have to get this?
She looks like Yoshi in
But why does it...
in fucking Mario Kart.
Mario Kart,
You know
yeah.
him?
Yeah, the big
Yoshi.
yoke, yeah.
Yeah. So we got that, right? And you have to get a shawl as well. You have to get like a blanket.
But where are these instructions?
These instructions are in a woman's head.
Oh, okay.
They're in a woman's head,
So it's
Ray.
not the priest saying.
If it was me, I'd have her down there in the onesie and we'd just throw the water over the head and get it done.
dip her in and done.
Yeah, but we had to spend all this money on other shit. We bought this bonnet, right? And Nicola said to me after the christening was done, will you go? I haven't a clue. I haven't a clue. I think Ali wore it as well. Nicola said, go get my bags, will you? And and I looked into the bag and the bonnet was in it, right? And I said to Nicola, I'm glad we bought this thing now, man. We knocked great use out of it. It didn't come out of the shagged bag. And the second that the ceremony was over, which takes about 10 minutes, you know, no, we have to get Layla out of that now and into her normal clothes. And I was like, what the
so
fuck
Layla
are
had to
we?
change of clothes for the
She had
reception.
3 different outfits. She was like Lady Gaga. She kept coming out like Beyonce for a different number. I thought it was Taylor Swift. I was like, what's going on here? She has a different outfit every fucking 5 minutes.
Isn't it sad Katy Perry doesn't get mentioned in these kind of things anymore?
Or who bring back a Jessie J, I always say.
Yeah. I mean, there's
Bring
certain
back
women
Jessie
that you
J.
kind of go, you'd feel myself. They're getting on now and they're not as popular.
They're not as popular.
No, it's Sabrina Carpenter now, and you're one that her house is messy.
Whose
and
house
I
is
don't
messy?
care. That song.
Call me maybe.
No,
that one.
no, that's
Oh, no.
Carly Rae Jepsen.
Oh, Carly Rae Jepsen.
And this is why we call the episodes explicit, because of moments like this. I can't call an episode not explicit.
We can't call an episode
Carly Rae Jepsen.
as well. Either.
We can't.
We
Absolutely.
can't.
Why not?
No, it's racist too. Like.
Why is it racist?
'Cause it's-
Oh, it is, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, God almighty.
One of those episodes, isn't it? But you're pure racist in the next section that's coming up. I feel really bad
Anyway,
for
the
you. You put
Christian
extra
was
lights
great.
on Black Paddy.
I
just to see him.
ended up. No, I did not. You said that. No. Okay, so listen, we have to wrap this up. We have to wrap up the Christian story anyway, because we'll never get finished. It was a great day. I started drinking Guinness at 2 o'clock in the day. And I didn't finish till you found me.
Yeah, and you were hilarious. You were like an average Irish father at 10 hours later after his
I caught
child got
myself.
christened. You did.
I caught myself being an Irish father
You
during
did,
it.
you did.
I was standing over a table with Dwayne Gallagher, chatting to Dwayne Gallagher, who was sitting down.
Yeah.
And I had a baby in this arm and a pint of Guinness in the other one. And I looked and went, I'm me father. I'm me own. Look at this.
Yeah.
All I was missing was a little sluggy, like for
Yeah.
So I did, but it is amazing to see yourself become a father.
It's lovely.
And like that, days like that are where that happens because all the kids, Joy and Lisa had all their kids there as well, you know. And like at stages throughout the day, I ended up going, where are my 2 kids got asked to be all right? Doesn't
That's
matter.
nice.
I'll just keep drinking and chatting about the GAA or chatting about football or, you know.
Yeah.
So I have become that.
That's
and you know
no
what?
harm. And you look very dapper in doing it as well.
No harm.
Nothing worse than coming home with your wife and she tells you, Mark, look very dapper today. You could take a leaf out of that man's book.
No.
That's
And me,
sad.
Yeah, but Ray, first of all, thank you, Laura. That's beautiful. Now, but listen to me though. You have 10 years on me though. At
Yeah,
the
I
same
suppose.
time.
I'm shook.
And you look unbelievable.
I'm shook.
Because that's another thing that happens when, I don't know if we've said this before, 40-year-olds aren't what 40-year-olds were when I was
Oh, we are.
at 10.
But you're not young enough to realise that we are.
But my father didn't look like you when he was
He
40.
did.
He looked 80.
No, he did. And
He
you
did look 80.
If you look at a photo now, your dad at 40, you'll kind of look and go, oh, geez, he looks the same as Ray.
No, he doesn't. You look great for 40. Like,
Thanks very much.
like you know, you do. Like,
Laura
you don't
was
look
taking
like
photos of my worry lines, she called them, on my foreheads.
these ones.
Yeah.
But
And
you're
I was
right.
going, these are this character. I worked hard in every one of them. Every one of them is a problem.
Yeah. No, but
that I
that's the thing as
solved.
well, though. You have to wear it on your face as
You
well.
do, yeah.
That's 40 years of.
Unless you're Lindsay
Come here,
Lohan.
did you know the speaker's gone downtown?
Unless you're Lindsay Lohan, and you can get that all fixed.
Well, that's the other thing as well, because they don't look like people then. I know that we all have minor cosmetic issues done, right? We have minor cosmetic issues that you might fix. We all try and trim our hair so it looks young. We all try and whatever. But sometimes these celebrities, they don't look like anything anymore then.
Yeah.
Because they're kind of like, would you not just wear your age to a certain extent?
Pamela Anderson wears her age.
And she looks
Tremendous.
tremendous.
Yeah.
Now, I'm sure she has the lips done.
Yeah.
I think she had the ditties done. I'm not sure though.
I
at the
definitely
side.
think the ditties were done several times.
Well, it was the first time I ever thought our TV was 3D. I said, "Ma'am, you got us a 3D TV. Them things are nearly fucking."
we
coming out
better get on
properly."
to Mr. Paddy's experience.
Oh yeah, is that what we're going to do? So we're just going
So
to
we're
go to
going
Paddy's
to go to
experience.
Mr. Paddy.
Yeah.
Then we're going to come back after Mr. Paddy.
Yeah.
And
we'll talk you out the door.
And we're going to. I have a few bits that I have to get through.
Yeah.
I have them on the phone here.
So listen, enjoy Fabuji, Black Paddy. It
Yeah.
goes
Now,
like
be careful now. We'll give a little trigger warning.
So
it's
what?
fast. It's
Furious.
hard. It's lively.
It is lively.
It's livelier than we've ever been before. We struggled
No.
to keep up.
We tried our best.
This man has a lot of energy.
He has energy to burn.
So Settle in there now. Turn the radio down a couple of notches because this is going to be loud.
Enjoy it.
Yeah, good luck.
All right, we should probably do a welcome to this one, shouldn't we?
Well,
No?
this
Oh,
is
we're just going, by the way, right? This is how we do
Yeah.
it. This is how we run.
No preparation, nothing.
No, nothing. So the only thing to remember is keep that mic like close enough.
All right, okay,
there,
go.
somewhere there.
I was going to say, we'll drop it in the middle of the episode. So we'll do an intro in the episode when we record after.
Why?
We'll do rather than starting it and...
But you're in the started now.
Fine, okay, sound.
It started now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Kendy Raybo podcast. We're going to open this. You don't have to, just leave it there.
Yeah,
the
I would
best for
love,
the end,
love to open it, but like...
So, we're here with a very, very special guest, Fabu D. Is that right to say Fabu D?
Fabu D, yeah, that's the main name, basically.
Otherwise known as...
The Black Paddy.
See, I wanted you to say it first. I was like, I'm not going to be the one who says it. No, it is funny though that's the thing. I was like,
No, you can say it. It's okay. You can say it. Just say you can say the Black Paddy.
So it's the Black Paddy.
You're
That's
fucking
it.
racist. I knew it.
Mark, I always knew you were... It's a Roscommon
You're a
thing, isn't
racist
it?
now,
Yeah,
aren't you?
that's a jar now.
Oh,
I don't
Jesus.
know.
Weird.
thing to
Did,
say.
did you come up with that name? Yeah.
So yeah, I actually did. No, actually, okay, I didn't come up with the name. Okay, so it's funny because during the lockdown, I was having a drink in my town in Monastery in the Bell Yard, and you know, I'm always being who I am. And your man just go to me, oh my God, you're the fucking Black Paddy, and that got me to stitches. The whole pub was laughing, and I was like, shit, that's a good name.
Yeah.
And I kind of thought about it, the idea, and I tried to find out if I can actually put that name on Facebook, but I couldn't change my name on Facebook. Then I said, you know what, fuck it, TikTok. I wasn't even gonna join TikTok because I was like, it's cringy. But finally, Black Paddy took off like a jet, bro.
Yeah.
You know yourself.
Yeah.
Well known in the country now. You know.
So we just want to say before we go any further, the reason you're here is because you're helping to promote along with the So Funny Comedy Sligo
Man,
Festival.
I'm grateful. Literally, I'm
You're a
actually,
comedian now.
Come here. I'm funny. I'm fucking funny.
You're going to do a gig at it, aren't you?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna have. Hopefully, they give me good 15 minutes to actually express.
Brendan
my
did say 10.
Well,
8.
10 is just for
10,
me. 10.
but they say 10 and then you can do 15. If
Yeah,
the
that's
way
how it
normally
works.
Well,
goes.
if I'm really funny, I'll do 15.
You can get 15.
Oh, come
yeah.
here.
The light won't start flashing in the background.
Well, they need the flashlight because I'm black on stage. I'm like, where is it standing? No, there he is.
So you're doing that on the Tuesday night, Brendan, is this?
Yeah, Tuesday at the Garbo.
Yeah, so tickets, you can get them all on So Funny Comedy. SoFunnySligo.com. Now, let's get into it. So that's obviously how you started. That's where you got the name.
I want to go back.
Go way back then, Ray.
Oh,
go back as far as you want,
Jesus,
Ray.
wait, far as when I was a sperm. How far do you want
Wait,
to go?
no.
yeah.
So, where did you grow up?
I grew up in the beautiful country of Nigeria.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Whereabouts is that? Because I was looking at a map of Africa today, and
It's just the other side of Monastery.
my wife, my wife stopped and looked at me on the phone. Was like, "What are you doing?" And I said, "I'm looking at a map of Africa." Not because we were interviewing you, but I was going. There was travel advices in all different colours of
it's
different
so
countries
funny.
and stuff.
It's so funny. It's like me talking to people. I was speaking to a comedian in Galway, Steve Timothy, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And it was in a funny prank with me. So it was like, so where are you from? And I said, I'm from Monastrevin. And he goes, whereabouts in Africa is that?
But where, like north, south, east, and west. Whereabouts?
it's in the west.
It's in the west.
In the west
Ah,
of-
lovely.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
nice.
yeah, very-
So it
very-
wasn't a big change for you coming here, then. So
It was
The west of Ireland. West of Africa to the west of Ireland. Same climate and everything.
same.
from the west to the west.
Bitch of a drive over the east, that sort of thing.
It was a big. It was a big fucking change. When I left Nigeria, when I came to Ireland, I was like, and I came out to the plane. I was like, who left the refrigerator door open? Because it was man. I've never experienced
Cold,
such
yeah.
a cold.
Yeah.
Like the coldest to ever be in Nigeria will be like maybe 8 degrees. That's
Jesus,
cold.
that's a good
Yeah,
summer.
that's a good cold. Like
Is that now Fahrenheit? Is it now? Oh, 8 degrees
No,
Celsius.
Celsius.
Sorry, yeah.
Celsius,
Yeah.
And that would be normal cold, So, like when I came to Ireland, and I remember when I came to Ireland, it was around this January. It was -2.
Yeah.
Man, bro, I couldn't feel my Mickey. I was like, what the fuck is wrong?
Did you come to Ireland on purpose? It wasn't the
So-
UK you were thrown to and kind of got
Actually,
the
you know
wrong
what?
flight?
No, it wasn't actually on purpose. To be fair,
Okay.
I know it was a
was a mistake.
No, it wasn't a fucking mistake. they conned me to it. They sold me to it because
okay.
my intention was to go to America. That was my dream as an African young kid. I wanted to go to America to create my dream. Be a funny motherfucker. Just be like Eddie Murphy, Chris Rock. That was my dream. Okay. And when my mom was like, okay, children, come, we are going to the white man's land. I was like, yes, finally, I made it. And so I was like, so where are we going? She goes, we're going to London. And in my head, I was like, oh, fair enough. Okay,
Close enough.
Close enough.
Yeah,
Close
yeah,
enough.
yeah.
Not bad. Beg America, St. Joseph, you know, at least I can see a bit of a, white man, yourself.
They do flights to America as well, which is great.
Then we go here, and the first thing I heard was, all right, what's the story? I'm like, what the fuck? This is not English. What the fuck is going on here?
It's like a different
So
language.
your mother lied to you.
Different language. And I kind of, after a while, I spent about 1 year in Ireland. Then I realized I was in the black of Europe, bro.
Yes.
Because the Irish people, they love to have the crack. And I was like, where the fuck is this place? This is deadly, bro. No, really. And I love the humor. I fell in love with the culture. And here I am.
How long in Ireland?
24 years now.
Jesus, so you're here.
24
That's
years.
why you picked up a little bit of slang.
I know.
Yeah.
I have an Irish and African accent.
Yeah.
That's what makes the Black Paddy, because I'm a bilingual English speaker.
So you're in Ireland longer than you're not in Ireland.
That's what I'm trying to say. If I go back to Africa right now, I wouldn't know what the fuck to do.
Yeah.
I'd probably get robbed because I'm
You'd
fucking
probably
white. I'm
find
like,
Who's this white lad?
You'd also find it's too hot.
I would need help. I was like, sorry, excuse me, can you help me to come in?
Yeah.
No, but it's true, because that's how long I'm living here now. You know yourself.
Yeah.
But I see here as home. For me, this is my, like, bro. I don't know anywhere else apart from Ireland. The love, the culture, the things I've experienced, who I am today. It's not because I'm from Africa. It's because I've lived here and people are just willing to support. That's one thing I notice about Irish people. They just like to support.
We're very good at going to other countries and doing exactly what you did.
Yeah.
You know what? Actually, you know what? Hector.
Yeah.
Hector.
He went to Galway, didn't he?
Yeah.
And that was him then.
Way else.
Because he was from the Midlands and then went to Galway. That was it then.
That was
for
his
him.
movement.
Yeah.
But so Hector has done something like that, which is really, really funny. But I just find the Irish people very supporting and loving. It just if you're having that kind of crack and they understand your humor and they're just more like, you know what, they love how you can have the crack with yourself and you can take it. Ooh, that's something I find they actually love.
I found when you come into the room, you brought an energy with you.
Yeah,
See, I didn't know what to expect. I've seen you before. I did a gig down in Ballina, and you were at it. It was like a disco DJ thing.
Oh,
And
yeah,
you landed in
yeah.
during the day.
Yeah.
And you were the only exciting thing that happened for the whole day.
Yes, bro. I love you.
Nothing
I love
else.
this dude, man. Yeah, I love you.
But it was a spectacle. You literally
thanks,
came in
man,
and
thanks.
lifted everyone out of it. And then when you left, it all felt crap.
No way,
like,
legendary,
you had
yeah.
that coming into the room, and I didn't expect it. And you kind of come in with the head in you, and kind of, well, I'm here now.
With the head in
This
you.
is it.
But it's funny that is the same. Like,
Have you always been like that?
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
very
always.
similar to the way you are online when you do the videos.
Yeah,
Like,
so basically, this is apart from the dread. I don't know. I'm after cutting my hair, so
Okay,
yeah.
I
So
used
you've
to have
lost
a dread.
dreads. That suits you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
No, thank you. And thank you very much. And the reason why I actually cut the dreads, 2 seconds back on what we're talking about. The reason why I cut the dreads was just for mental health reasons. You know yourself, because I have acquired a good fame in Ireland. I'm very well known. Everywhere in Ireland, I'm very, very well known.
Yeah.
Now, the thing is, I wasn't expecting to be that well known. I mean, everybody knows me, bro. That means you have to be a certain way because you're being looked at, you've been understood. You know what I mean? So in my head, I'm like, you know what? So the only way I can actually proceed and live this life that I'm living, this new cool life that I've created for myself, is authenticity and love. And the only way I can be authentic is just being myself, right? And for mental health reason, because I had this big bubbly, hair around the town, and everyone could tell that's the Black Paddy. I had no privacy. It was just like, I don't drive. I get the transport, I get the bus, I get everything, but I can't disguise, yourself. But now I have no hair. I can easily like down the bus. I can do whatever now. I'm free.
Could have got a bigger hat too. You
Bigger
could have got
hat.
a bigger hat.
Bigger hat. And it's not like I'm complaining about people coming up to me. So sometimes you just want to be alone.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can be a people's person. You can be all cool person. But sometimes you just have a fucking hangover. I just don't want to talk to no fucking
Yeah.
body.
And
I just want to be.
And the other thing for you is, especially with the energy that you give out, like you can't give that out 24/7.
No,
if
it's true.
someone recognizes you in those moments, they're expecting you to just turn on.
Exactly, And the thing about turning on is that sometimes you're trying to turn it on, but there's no engine left. You're like, I'm like, oh, bro, sorry, because it's just, see, sometimes even the feeling of saying no to people, because obviously this is your brand, this is who you are as a person, and this is what they see online. And if I had a car right now, life would be easier because I could just do and the roof, window up. Oh, Shelby, they're looking at me, but I can't do that kind of stuff right now. So, but all I'm just saying is the hair just went out because I just felt like, you know what, I want that authentic me. I want to be that person that I am and just kind of like, you know, just have my own, be myself in general, you know, that kind of way, not for anybody else, but for me, you know. So that's what basically, that's how I take care of myself right now. And if I say I am like this 24/7, that's a lie.
It's a lie. Yeah.
You can't be like this 24/7.
Absolutely.
You will run out. You will literally run out in general.
You need a break.
Exactly, bro. Because I'm like this 24/7. I won't lie in a way, but sometimes I just want to be alone, or sometimes I just want to spend time with my family because I have 2 kids. I just want to, like, you know, have fun with them and just be a daddy for a few minutes.
What
you
age
know,
are the kids?
5 and 3.
Oh,
wow.
That's a
God.
household. isn't it?
I'm active, bro.
Yeah.
The lockdown had an effect on me.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh no, I tried my best, but it was too long. Like, you know, as a man, you just need to be at home for 3 weeks and that's it. But for fucking 1 year, what do you expect me to do?
have
I
family.
had to be active, bro.
very active.
And my pull-outs game was pretty strong. But
You're about to ask me the same
You
thing.
did the same thing.
I had 2 kids.
Yes,
Yeah.
bro. How does it feel?
That's all you did.
How does it feel?
It's brilliant. It's all like the difference between
I
2
like
and
the
1
way.
is bullshit, but
Why
it
you
is.
lying, nigga? You're fucking brilliant.
No, it is. It's not brilliant. It's the difference between 1 and 2 kids is massive.
Yeah.
I've said that. When we had 1 baby, we were like, this is brilliant. This is all great. Let's do it again. Let's go again.
Yeah.
That second kid, fucking.
you have that experience?
I was just like you. I had the same idea. I was like, you know what? This is brilliant. This is great. When we had the 1 kid, then we had the girl, and I was like, oh, you know what? And I was like, nah, bro. I might have 1 more just in case one don't like me because goddamn, it's about to be trouble here, bro. You know, because bro, I have 2 kids right now and it's great, it's lovely, but you know, for me to actually look after my kids and be there in their lives and still go out there and do what I do, it's no. If any man that has kids and is still pursuing his goal, I give them a solid big respect because that's a lot of mental heaviness.
Yeah.
Mental.
Have you a good woman at home?
Now, you see,
You can speak plainly here. don't
no,
worry.
basically, no. I have
Just say it
I have the best woman in the house. She is the most amazing. You know, you can never. When you turn the camera off, we're gonna talk shit about her.
Yeah, no problem. No, I'm sure you do. Like,
No, but I'm really grateful. I'm very grateful because without her, bro, I won't be able to do all this thing that I'm doing today. She has been my right hand, you know, helping me out. Now we don't really get along, because my mom used to say this to me. She goes, "You don't know someone until you have kids with them. That's life." And you know, I didn't understand. But when we had kids, then I saw a bit of indifferences between us because then now her real character to be a mommy, just to be a mommy. Do you think it's easy? Come here, don't go there now. Come down. Come here. Hold on 2 seconds. I'll call you back. Hello, come here. As a dad, hey, don't. You can't. Come here. Don't. That's every day, you know, and kids, they're just curious beings. They want to learn. They see things. They just want to ask questions. And sometimes you just hang over and they don't give a fuck. They're like, oh, dad. So when we both have that kind of mental stability between us that we can't handle some certain things, we want to let out. You know, she want to let out. I want to let out. I've been out there doing my videos all day, doing funny videos. Maybe in a day, I have good days. Some days it might be like, you're a black bastard, go back to your fucking country, not funny, blah, blah. You know, I get
That's what she says to you.
No, that's what you get. You know?
All right, sorry. No, I was thinking, geez, that's
she only said that to me when I'm in bed. But listen, you know, and I get that kind of abuse outside, and she's at home taking care of the kids, and the kids are nagging her for so long, and we both come into the same house, and because of what I've been through from outside, because of what she's been through from inside, we both kind of like clash, and we both argue. So that's what we're trying to learn as we grow. We're 5 years together, by the way. And when I got with her, she got pregnant same day.
Same day?
Oh, bro.
Oh, you didn't wait around?
Bro, I don't know what happened. Maybe I think it's the way I hugged her because it just happened, bro. She just got pregnant. I was like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
You know, I was
He only just probably went
you could have gone to the pharmacy for a morning after pill. I'm like, why didn't you tell me? You just went
it
straight.
happened. You liked her on Tinder. She was pregnant.
I
And
know,
that was it.
I'm
So-
not joking, man. It's just crazy. Now I'm afraid to hug her right now. I don't even know. I can't even hug random girls anymore. I'm like, hey, can't hug you right now, but you're going to get pregnant, baby. I say this on my videos, but they don't believe me. That's true.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, we're 5 years together right now. We had babies and we didn't know each other, and we get to know each other while we have babies, and we get to a stage whereby we're learning how to deal with. Because I think love is when you have a flaw, and the guy has a flaw, the girl has a flaw, and both of you come together and kind of agree, okay, you know what? we are trying to deal with our own flaws and see how we can get along as man, dad, and be there for the kids. Because at the end of the day, we can't be, arguing over little stuff like peeing on the toilet seat or me not putting this stuff together.
Is she bad for peeing on the toilet seat?
Oh, I'm the bad.
Oh,
I
didn't see that
I'm
coming.
the one, but listen, you don't understand. When it's too big, you have to kind of aim and shit. I'm trying to figure it out now. I'm trying to. I know I'm not okay that way. I'm trying to.
Mark has a similar issue.
I do. Yeah, I like to say I do.
I'm telling you, I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best. But what was I gonna say? It's just that balance we just need to just kind of get to know each other and kind of like understand. Okay, cool. You're a mom and I'm a dad. Let's do this together. We can make this happen. Because sometimes I won't lie to you. We understand each other right now. We are very, very close friends. Like she goes out partying. When I'm done doing videos, I come home. I mind the kids. She go have a great time. She doesn't come on sometimes in 2 days. But like yeah.
Don't get into that.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing out there? What the fuck are you doing?
You're thinking about it now.
I'm there in the house going back and forth. Like when she comes home, I'm gonna confront her. I'm gonna tell her where has she been all day. And when she opened the door, I'm like, sweetheart, where have you been?
Can you take the kids? Yeah. Can you take the kids? I've had them for 2 days now. I don't care where you've been. I don't care. Whatever you did, enjoy it.
And I won't lie to you, bro. I won't lie to you. I fucking respect her. I had the kids for 2 days. I nearly ran mad, bro. I was like, what the? I was like, how does she do this shit?
Yeah, they know that. Mothers know that difference.
God, bro. I thought I could do this, man. No. My daughter, she's an asshole. I feel like giving the left.
Yeah.
Bro, I won't let you. They know how to play your mind.
Yeah.
And like when she come home, I just kind of like, what, she kind of say, fair play to you, to be fair, because those two demons out there, they were the boss. I normally watch Arsenal on a Sunday. I end up watching fucking Cocomelon all day. I don't even know. They hijacked my TV.
Yeah, I was saying that to somebody. I was like, I bought a 65-inch TV for myself, and Cocomelon is on it, and I'm trying to watch a Liverpool match like this on a phone.
I'm telling you, bro. And you don't dare change that channel.
No, you can't change
this. Oh my!
Fab, I said this, right? I have a 2-year-old daughter, but she rose to power like a dictator. Without any of us in the house realize this. All of a sudden, we're just living in a dictatorship now.
I'm telling you, that's the way it is.
Honestly.
Bro, you need to put your feet down. That's what my mom said to me. I told my kids, I say, hey, I'm gonna put my feet down. If you guys mess around in this house again, you will see Jesus Christ. Okay, that's it. That's it. No, I'm the dad. Okay, I don't care.
Yeah.
I try to tell it.
Well, it's not working well. I'm the one seeing Jesus lately.
Can I ask you a question about you're going doing obviously a slot the Tuesday night of the comedy festival?
Yeah. So I'm going to be doing that. I'm actually.
Are you doing more and more comedy slots? Is that where you see yourself going with this?
Yeah.
What way do you see your future?
This is the future right now, bro. I'm actually working through it because I see myself being one of the biggest comedian in Ireland.
Okay.
I have so much story to tell the world.
Yeah.
As an African man who has traveled around Ireland, my experience traveling through different counties and the characters I've met, and just how the Irish people have accepted me, and my experience growing up as a young kid to this stage, I can tell it in my own way.
What's the oddest thing you've ever seen in an Irish person since you got here?
The oddest thing.
What's the one thing you're sitting there looking at it going, she's like, this is just odd?
Or even so, like you've been to so many small towns in Ireland. Like, have you ever gone to a town and left it going, thank God? Don't say the town. Like, fuck, I'm not.
Recently. So I got kicked out of a pub. I think it's probably well known around Ireland. Yeah,
I know this.
Yeah. I got kicked out of the pub in Carrickmore.
I thought that was fake.
That was real, man.
You are messing. I can't wait to hear this.
It's real, no, really. So I went to Carrickmore just to promote.
Where is that?
It's just a little bit outside of Armagh County.
That's a different country.
Yeah, it's a different
that's where you made the mistake. Yeah. That'll be controversial now, won't it? There'll be some that will say it's the same.
No, it's all right.
All right, okay.
It's all right. I'm a black Republican, so
okay.
I'm
lovely. Lovely.
You're there anyway.
But listen, so I went there to promote an Airbnb. Okay, that was what I went there for. That's the main reason.
Okay.
So you know me, I like to have my drinks. Where that's me, I drink.
Not this month, but mostly.
I'm on a dry January.
There's a white hag sitting in front of you there.
I know, man, and I'm dying to drink it.
You're
but
doing well.
Thank you very much. It's just that it's that discipline. Don't mind him. He's the real Irish man, bro.
Yeah.
Just come for a little. Just if
it's the 28th of January. It's not like it's going to be the end of the world. If you
don't do it. Don't listen.
Have you seen the color of my skin? That's from too much Guinness, bro.
Okay. So you're up the north,
Yeah,
and you're
okay.
promoting an Airbnb.
So I was promoting an Airbnb, and I wanted to go out that night to have a drink. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna go to Carrickmore Town, and Carrickmore Town is a small little village town. Okay, they have like about 4 pubs in that town.
What colour flags are on the streets?
Yeah. No, it was nighttime, so I didn't.
You didn't see? That's where you meant. Right, okay, so you're going in blind.
I think that's what happened. I didn't see any flags up. So
Okay, cool.
it was all dark. So I went to the first pub. Everything was all nice. It's a Black Paddy. I went to the second pub, nice. The third pub, everything was amazing. So on my way to the fourth pub, as soon as I walked in, I was like, hey, what's the story? What's the crack? I wasn't even videoing. I'm just here to have a good time.
Just being yourself.
Just being myself, right? Yeah. And before I know it, these 2 guys walked up to me. Come here, hi. They locked the door. And bro, when I heard that silence and 2 men walked up to me, I'm like, Jesus, there it is. I'm coming, here we go. Yeah. And they came up, they grabbed me, they go, what the fuck are you doing here? And I was looking around if someone's recognized it's a joke, but it was not because your man had me tight, squeezing me tight, and I could feel like, and the other guy was kicking me. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? I said, oh, it's okay, I'm gonna leave. He said, get the fuck out of here. They kicked me out. I said, what the fuck? I'm drunk in a way a little bit.
Well, it's the 4th pub. I can imagine you're drunk. I mean, if I had done 4 pubs, I'd be drunk.
I swear to God. Yeah. So I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, I don't even know what happened. I literally straight away I rang one of my friends. I said, hey, listen, bro, is there any chance, because he lives in Banbridge, not far of a drive. Yeah. I said, is there any chance you can come please speak? Because I meant to go back to the Airbnb to chill, but fuck that.
No.
After kicking out of the pub like that,
I'd be doing the Blues Brothers.
I don't know if I can sleep safe. I was like, nah. I'm on my way. Bye. See you later, Carrickmore. I'll see you some other day.
So do you know why or what? Like,
bro,
I
was actually genuinely like, I was pissed faced, low key, and maybe I wasn't welcome. Maybe it's a local thing. Maybe it's a private pub. I just don't know, bro. All I just heard was, get the fuck out of here. Welcome. Yeah, get the.
Jesus.
Oh, bro,
that's scary.
Yeah, man, it was scary. Yeah. I won't lie to you, it was really scary because I was literally not trusting every white people coming close to me at some certain point. I'm like, shit, I was looking around like this and say, what the fuck? But it was scary. But one thing I've learned in life is that you actually encounter things like this, especially someone like me who's very well known and vast, and so, you're traveling from one end of a controversial state to another state. Yeah. But I just won't let that kill my spirit.
Not so.
I'm a very outgoing fucking happy person and loving. So it's just part of them things.
There's been plenty people thrown out of pubs for less.
Exactly. Yourself. But it was just an intro. That was one of the oddest things, by the way. Yeah, that I've seen so far.
And can I ask you, did you incorporate this into the advertisement for the Airbnb? Come to Carrickmine. Great little Airbnb. Down to the pub. Get thrown out.
Yeah. Go to 3 pubs.
Threaten me life. It's absolutely wonderful up here.
No. They were nice people. The family
Buckets available for 2025.
They were nice people. That's why I should have done that, to be fair, but I like my life, so basically.
It's not that big of a country.
So you've been to every corner of Ireland doing that.
There's nowhere I don't think I've not been yet. Yeah. I've been to literally everywhere.
You've travelled Ireland better than any of us have.
Yeah, why do you think I call myself the Black Paddy? I have to live that life. Yeah. I have to understand. I have to immerse myself in these cultures. I have to understand like more of where I am. At the end of the day, you spend 24 years of your life in a place. There's no point of you staying in a place and just staying in a place for the sake of staying in a place. Yeah. If you stay in a place and you call that place home, explore. Yeah. You go around and see.
Exactly. And integrate into the spot and become.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Go say hello from the east to the south. Yeah. This is your new home now. Go say hello to the people of the land. Hello, you own the land. I'm just the Black Paddy have the crack. Where's the best Guinness here? Come on.
Fair play to you, man. I have to say, like your energy like is infectious. Like, fair play to you.
Thank you. Come here. It has to be done. This is it, bro. This is the real authentic me. At the end of the day, this is what it is. I try to my best to give back to the community. I did so basically this is my way of saying thank you, Ireland, for accepting me. Thank you so much for letting me stay in your home and granting me the visa to stay here and the everything, and I can have my family here. My way of giving back is to make people smile, to make people happy, and share that love. That's the gift that God has given me.
You're definitely doing that.
Exactly.
You even made Mark smile.
I've been enjoying this.
Smiley.
Well, if Mark is not smiling, it's fucking racist. So let's focus on you then.
So Tuesday, what's the date? Tuesday, Brendan, we have a date. February 11th. You can buy tickets.
The Garavogue's part of the Crackdown Comedy.
So the Crackdown Comedy gig that is in the Garavogue, you will see Fabu G, aka Black Paddy,
Yeah.
in doing the 15 minute slots. 15
Yeah.
minutes, not 10 minutes. You dirty ignorant race.
15 minutes, bro.
Why you trying to keep down the man?
Come here, thanks very much for coming in to
Oh,
see us,
man,
man.
thank you so
It was
much for
such a
having
pleasure.
me. Oh, thank you so much for having me, man. I can't wait to go listen to my voice now, after this.
Okay, we're back in a couple minutes. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right, good, man. Thank you.
All right, so there you go. That was Fabu D, Black Paddy.
When I walk into a room, I kind of stall at the door. I don't walk. He walks straight into the middle of the room.
He does, yeah.
And then turns around to survey what he's dealing with.
He slapped the head of the two of us as well. He said, "This is my house."
What do you call this?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
he did though. He comes in like that. That's people. People have that portrayal,
Yeah.
like they just drag people in. They have an orbit.
Yeah.
People do have an orbit, don't they?
He does. He's an energy about him, and he also has one of the strangest laughs I've ever heard in my life.
I didn't notice that.
Did you not notice the laugh?
No, I'll have to listen back now.
Oh, you'll have to listen back. I swear to God, it's like, I don't know, an old car starting. It's like something. It's mad stuff. Anyway, I hope
Anyway,
you enjoyed.
go on. You have bits that you have to get
I have
onto.
a few bits, yeah.
Go on, yeah.
Thank you to Black Paddy for doing
Yeah, fair play to
that
him.
week's
And make
lot with
sure
us.
you go see his show on Tuesday, the 11th of February.
Yeah.
But even so, if you can't make that and don't, you should make ours instead.
Yeah, okay,
100%
that's
on the
shameless
February
advertising.
14th. No,
Yeah.
genuinely, February 14th, we are doing a live show in the Hawkswell Theatre.
Oh, yeah, buy a ticket.
There are still tickets available.
There is.
Get them.
Get them.
Get them.
Giving
You
away
see
a
those
young
tickets,
one.
yeah?
Yeah,
Get them. Sorry about that.
So for anyone that's wondering why there was a little cut there, do you want to tell them?
I'll explain it to you for ages.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was stuff that doesn't mean anything to anyone. No, the audio desk got messed up, so we lost 4 minutes, I
We
think.
lost the 4 minutes at the end, and so we recorded on a Tuesday evening.
And it was the best 4 minutes.
And
Do you remember the laugh? You were rolling on the floor and
It
everything.
was quite possibly the best 4 minutes we've ever done.
Unreal. Do you remember all those people, the beach volleyball players came in?
Yeah.
Do you remember they got lost in the bus?
And Metallica just happened to be walking by,
Set
and they
up
came in for
behind
an
you.
interview.
And they started, unbelievable. It was class.
But yeah, we lost the last 4 minutes. So it's Wednesday,
Yeah.
lunchtime. We're
Yeah.
back. Brendan's back on annual leave. We didn't bring him with us.
No, we said, you know what?
We can do this ourselves.
We could do 4 minutes ourselves about that fella.
We can do a solid 4 minutes to wrap up the podcast.
We're different boys in the afternoon, aren't we?
We are. We used to do the recordings at like 1 o'clock on a Saturday.
Yeah.
And I do find that the earlier episodes, we had more energy on Saturdays.
so?
At 1 o'clock. Oh, I do too, yeah.
I think my daytime energy now is I could only do it in the evening now.
Can you?
Because you need to have your stuff done
Oh,
to sit down
okay.
here. Because
I-
right now I'm going, we're about to get this done now. I have to go to shopping. I have to do
Yeah.
this thing then. I have to do this thing.
True.
I prefer doing anything when the day is done. You can't be doing that with kids still awake.
No.
Waste of time.
I couldn't tell you.
No, honestly, that's the
Yeah.
truth though.
All I'm dealing with is taking out the kitchen today.
Come here, I saw you have the Snickers pants on.
I have the Snickers pants
Oh,
on.
wow.
Thank God they're finally dirty a bit. I was
Yeah.
in a bit of dust. So now I don't feel bad coming into the house if there's builders there.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
look stupid with my brand new Snickers pants.
So you have the Snickers pants on to make them tea.
Yeah.
No, Nicola, because Laura's been updating Nicola on the renovations, like she's Dermot Pan on.
Yeah.
So, and she had 3 or 4 pictures there over a couple of weeks, like,
Yeah.
whatever,
Yeah.
of different
Yeah.
stuff getting done. Nicola said to me, Ray has tracksuit bottoms on, and every one of those, he bought the Snickers pants.
no, it took me a while to get into them.
He took you a while to get
Yeah,
into them as well.
they're hard to put on. Like there's a lot of belt buckles in it. Like the little loops. in the belt.
He didn't know how to put them on.
Yeah,
You
So
were afraid of the power of them.
I was.
He's the house tore apart
I got
now.
validation last night. Sean O'Reilly called over and he seen the Snickers. Said, I need to get a pair of them. And I said, oh no, I've heard everybody saying get the old cheap Dunlop ones now in Sports Direct. And Sean says, no, I'm going to get the right pair. And Laura was there standing beside me, and it was the loveliest moment of my life because it was like, now
look at
boys
you.
understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And tell me this now, is he going to wear them when Nathan Carter drumming, or what's he going to keep the drumsticks in them?
I think he's doing a lot of work at home.
He
you know?
actually is doing
Yeah.
a fair bit of work at home now, in fairness too.
He's doing a lot of work
He's a
at home.
manly man.
Yeah, we have to get this done in 4 minutes.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
But we don't have to get it done in 4 minutes, but you know what I mean anyway.
Yeah, it was-
Anyway, this is just the shout-out section,
Yeah,
really.
the shout
of
out. We
the-
missed all the shout outs. So you had a big one to start with last
I
night.
did.
No.
I want to do a big, massive shout-out to Erica celebrating her birthday. Happy birthday, Erica. And that comes from the finest man Sligo Town's ever produced, Richard.
Richard.
So a huge happy birthday to you. And like I said last night, you don't look a day over 18.
And I said 21, and then we argued.
And I said, you know what, you're a dirty pig, Ray.
Right.
Say that about her,
Yeah,
man. You
yeah.
should look a day over 18.
Cool.
So that's a big shout out to Erica. Happy birthday, love.
Yeah.
Fair play to you.
I also have to talk about why is the Moy Laundrette ringing me, do you think?
But your
Sorry, I'm just looking at my phone here now.
Snickers pants must be ready to go.
I haven't used the Moy Laundrette in years. Do you think they found something belonging
They
to
found
me?
a pair of your jocks down the back of the dryer.
Moy Laundrette
That's
was
what
better than
happens,
that.
honest to
That was
God.
back before I had a dryer.
You're joking, but they
Yeah.
definitely fought. Ray, I think we found a pair of Euro jocks back here now in the back of the dryer.
I'll ring them back. Anyway, just a shout out there to Lucy and Aaron of the Healy's.
That's
and they
right.
had little baby girl Robin.
Beautiful.
I have to
Fair
say,
play to you.
Aaron, I do believe listens to the podcast. Now he might have stopped recently.
Well,
Well, if he
he'll
has,
have- do
fuck
you know
him.
what? As I said, he'll have plenty of time to listen again. And the great thing is, Lucy, you'll have all the time in the world to listen because being a mother,
Yeah.
you're going to find this out. It's awful easy.
It's awful easy. You just be sitting there listening
All
to
you'll be
podcasts, catching up on reading books and
you'll be sitting
radio.
there, the baby'll be asleep, you'll be tipping around.
Yeah.
But I will say, if you're on maternity leave, Lucy,
Mm-hmm.
right, Nicola's this mastered. When Aaron comes home from work, turn it back on again.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Start kind of maybe a bit of a limp and a bit of gee, it was a tough old day now. Because we all know all you're doing is sitting down eating popcorn.
That's all
the
you're
easiest
doing.
job in the world is being a mother. Being a father is
Kind of controversial there. There was one thing we didn't do last night, and it's actually when this podcast comes out,
Yeah.
it'll be over.
But you're great. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
What is it?
It is the fact that throughout the last 6 years, we would have mentioned, and we normally don't mention other pubs because we are sponsored by the wonderful Maeves and the Garavogue.
Yeah.
But somehow now they're linked. Do you know? You don't mind mentioning now. Fiddler's
Well,
Creek
I
again.
don't think it matters. Everyone out there knows the graw that me and Ray have for Fiddler's Creek in Sligo.
Yeah.
And not to drag this on or whatever, but the very first day I ever landed in Sligo, the reason I moved to Sligo was Fiddler's Creek. So I came down with my brother Joey
Yeah.
into your house. This
Yeah.
is, 14 years ago maybe?
About that, yeah.
Joey said, come on down, I'm doing a gig, White Gorillas.
Yeah.
You know, the Wednesday night.
Wednesday
I
night,
was
yeah.
like, Wednesday night music? I'm from Castlereagh.
It wasn't a thing at the time in the west of Ireland.
No. So I went down, met Ray, walked down into Fiddler's Creek. You put a sound desk in front of me.
I said, you can do that.
And I said, yeah, I know exactly how these things work.
work,
I had
yeah.
a
No
clue.
clue.
But I was delighted to be telling everyone
But
back
you were
home.
Joey's brother, so I was thinking he's clearly
Yeah.
going to be full of talent like his brother Joey. Now, in later years, we figured out
Everyone
not.
figured that out.
Yeah. We're not getting a Joey at all. We're getting a Joey light.
Yeah, a very light version of Joy. But the
I know,
thing
money
is,
bets.
I walked into Fiddler's that night. I swear, myself and Dark, I went home to Dark and I said, I'm moving to Sligo.
This is the most wonderful place
Let's
in
go.
Ireland.
Like,
yeah.
I thought it was the best pub I ever walked into at the time. I still do. And when I moved to Sligo, they gave me gigs straight away.
Yeah.
Obviously, on your back, going, look, there's a young fella here, not
Yeah.
as good as his brother. We found that out very quickly.
But no, there was an incident there on a Paddy's Day, wasn't there? Where remember you did a Paddy's Day gig, and I sat you down after it.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's where it came from. That's where I learned how to play bass.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
did a gig on Paddy's Day in Fiddler's. Ray said,
Whoa.
that's sketchy. It doesn't look like a bass player to me now. That's what happened though.
Yeah.
And then, but that's where it came from. It all came from Fiddlers. All the musical growth I've made throughout the last 14 years, you can put the blame on Fiddlers for
put
that.
the blame on
No,
Fiddlers,
seriously, anytime gig, no bother. Here you go. Like I guarantee you, if I rang Fergal and said, I want a gig in Fiddlers 7 nights a week, he would have actually said, Mark, whatever you want.
Whatever you want. Fergal and Enda are the two owners of the pub.
Yeah.
They'll be retiring now into
Yeah.
their twilight years.
Yeah. They're both moving out.
Both
They're going-
about 42.
Yeah, they're both they're both in their early 40s.
Yeah.
And they have enough done now.
But
Yes.
similar to your story, and I won't drag this out because I know we're only supposed to do 4 minutes. But but no more than your story, when I came to Sligo first in 2008,
Wow.
8-ish,
Yeah.
9-ish, 2009 I think I moved down. I know
it
kind of
50?
early 2010, myself and Sean O'Reilly went, because we were living together at the time as we used to,
Yeah.
you know,
As
best
all
buddies,
along.
best
Great
friends.
days. Everything's changing. Ray.
Everything's so changing. But we went down for a drop of dinner of like a Monday or Tuesday, and the owner of the pub, Fergal, one of the owners of the pub, Fergal,
Yeah.
was working there because it was a recession and he didn't want to pay any staff at the time. So he was doing all the jobs. So he
Yeah.
landed over to take our order for the dinner. And we got chatting and we said, is there any chance we could do a weekly gig? Because we had a weekly gig with our friends, Joey
Yeah.
and Noel, down in Ballina. And that has stopped, and we missed them.
Yeah.
So we said we'd come back and do a weekly gig. So Fergal was very kind enough to let us come in and play for free. Fair play to him.
Do you know
Now,
what? He's
you
been
know he's
tasting that
very
fella.
tasting.
I'll tell you one thing now, Ray.
Just a few pints and a bit of chicken curry. Now, the great thing is he obviously then started paying us and people started coming in.
Yeah.
Most of us anyway. And
people started coming in.
people started coming in.
It was
and-
the biggest night in Sligo.
Yeah, it settled on a Wednesday
said
night.
Wednesday night.
Yeah. Where did we
Taxi
go?
drivers, hotels knew. Where would I go? They all knew Fiddlers.
So it was nice.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut a cut, but it
No,
was the night.
it-
You created the best night in Sligo.
It was lovely. We got a serious decade out of it up until COVID destroyed it.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to say thanks to Enda and Fergal and Churchy and Frank
yeah.
and everyone there at Fiddler's Creek.
They made it very easy to walk in the door. There's
Yeah.
nothing better than meeting Skins and Churchy there
Yeah.
on a night like.
Skins is Frank, by the way. Frank.
Yeah,
It's one
sorry,
of the
yeah,
Skins is a brand new character.
Yeah, yeah. But there's nothing like meeting them there. Like the
Yeah.
ease of walking into that place going, I like, you're so comfortable once you meet them because we've known them for 10 years doing gigs with them. I used to do 2-3 gigs a week nearly in there, like when I started.
You were well known in that pub.
The Wednesday night, lads, for the White Gorillas, people won't realise what that did for us as people.
Yeah.
It meant that we were all together. I said to Nicola last week, because we had the christening or whatever, and Joey was down, and I was like, I don't see Joey anymore now, really. You know, we all have families now, we've all moved on. We used to meet every Wednesday night without fail.
I think that's an important thing, no matter who you are, even if you're not into music. But I think, like the likes of GA and stuff, as much as we do give out about them the odd time, but the GA in similar fashion, community is a great thing in a group of people. And if you have brothers, sisters, cousins, friends, if you have something during the week that brings everyone together, be it a football match or a night's music or a trad session or whatever, I think it's the greatest thing you could possibly have to keep life alive.
You're dead right.
With everyone. And no matter what it is, if you're sitting there now and thinking, geez, I haven't got that, figure it out. Find out where you're going to get a drop of community. Because it did us the world of good for the last 10, 15 years.
Absolutely.
And such great things come of it.
Like, look at the group we have around us.
Yeah.
And Fiddlers is at the middle of that group.
It was the place where it
was the place.
And it actually is the spiritual home of this podcast, because we started our first ever thing was a thing called The Couch, which we did on a Tuesday night in Fiddlers in the depths of winter.
It was us sitting down.
Where you sat on the couch and talked to the live. So they were actually 4 or 5 live shows we did.
Yeah.
And we hate live shows the best times.
I know.
We started with live shows and it was wonderful crack.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. But again, they let us do it, which was so a big thank you to them.
They let us do whatever we wanted.
It's important to give them a shout out, and I've no doubt that it's going to continue to be the best pub to be in.
Yeah.
Why would we say that? I don't know. Maybe
sure, it doesn't matter. Just keep your ears to the ground.
Yeah. You know, why would we say it was the greatest pub?
This is all I'd say is me and Ray are very good at kind of hanging over the shoulder of whoever has what we want.
Yeah. We're very lucky now.
And you know something? We might be doing the same thing again.
The new owners of Fiddlers, I can only imagine that they're savage.
I'll tell you one thing. I'm very positive about the changes that might be. It is like it is. It's the death of something for us even as well. Like because we, like you said, we've all moved on and life moves on.
Yeah.
And Fergal and Enda and Fiddler's Creek moving on is another little notch of that.
Yeah. But we'll miss it. Sad. And tonight is a Wednesday, and we're going to have one last one.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry now this podcast comes out on Friday. You missed it.
Yeah, we're rolling back the years. Me and Nick are hiding the kids. Just going to hide them.
Yeah. I'm going to do Blue Wicket challenges again.
Oh,
I'm going to do 3 of them.
The Joker challenge.
I'm going to do the Joker challenge.
Chew's going to get up and sing Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, there's going to be so much stuff. We're going to do Noli Oki, where we introduce a song to Noel that he's never heard before and ask him to sing it. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. I'm so sorry you all missed it, but the pub is open for the weekend, so if you do want to get one last pint, you can get in there.
Sunday night the last night?
Sunday night is the last night.
Yeah, so make sure you get into Fiddlers on Sunday night, guys. Any other shout-outs there you had to do right like that?
That was it. That was
okay,
everything.
So the last thing we do have to do is the live show. There are still tickets available.
Is there a live show?
There is a live show on the 14th of February as part of So Funny Sligo.
Yeah.
So we are doing the Hawkswell Theatre on Valentine's night.
Please buy
loads of guests. We have Alan Clark, we have Luke Ming Flanagan, we have Sharon Mannion, we have Tierney Talks, we have Colin Dawson.
Black Paddy actually asked to do a little spot of it, but we're so chock-a-block with stuff.
Chock-a-block.
We can't give him 5 minutes.
We have nothing to give him.
No.
We haven't a dime to give him.
You have to say thanks as well to him for coming in.
Yeah, fair play to him for coming in. But make sure you get your tickets. You can get them at thehawkswell.com. Just go to thehawkswell.com, or if you want tickets to anything to do with the festival, go to sofunnysligo.com.
If you wouldn't shut up about our show, you could also say Black Paddy's on the Tuesday night in Garvogue.
Faith and he is.
You can go to his show as well.
You can go to his show as long as you've definitely, but you can only go to his show if you've bought the tickets for our show.
Yeah, okay.
So they won't let you. You've locked out. You'll be locked out of that gig in the Garvogue. Ray, fair play to me.
Fair play to me.
Good luck.
Good luck again. The Kendy and Raybo podcast, sponsored by Maeve's Cozy Front Lounge and the Garvogue.